Hi, I'm Andrea and today on By Andrea Jensen we are going to bake cornbread. And you can use a bread baking machine for baking it or kneading it by hand and baking it in the oven, or you can use a combination of both. And that's what we're going to do today. Weigh everything in forehand, and that comes very precisely. And make sure when filling the bread baking machine that the yeast and the salt are in opposite corners, because high concentrations of salt can kill the yeast, and you want to prevent that. Weigh 2 cups 235 grams of flour and 2 cups 235 grams of corn flour. Measure 1/4 teaspoon of instant yeast and 2 tablespoons of sunflower oil, 1 teaspoon of honey and 2 teaspoons of salt. And measure 1/4 cups 285 grams or milliliters of water, which is lukewarm. Grab your bread machine and put the sunflower oil, the honey and the water in the machine. Add the flour and the corn flour on top. Put the yeast in one corner and the salt in the other. Switch the bread maker on and select the program Knead and First Rise. And now the bread baking machine is ready to start the kneading and then the first rise. But if you don't have a bread baking machine, or if you want to start kneading by hand or mixer, then it's very easy. Take a bowl and add half a cup of water, tepid water, about 100 milliliters. Then you add the yeast and the honey to it and let it stand for about 5 minutes. And you will see that there are small bubbles arising on the top of the water. Then add that to the bowl and add all the ingredients except the salt. Mix that for about 5 minutes and then add the salt. Mix it for another 10 minutes and then you put it in a new bowl that has been oiled. Turn the dough around once and then cover the bowl with a slightly wet tea towel, and then you cover that with some plastic foil. Let it rise in a warm place for about an hour until it's doubled in size. And then you're ready for the second rise. Take the dough out of the bowl and press the air out of the dough. Then form a square piece in the width of the baking tin. Let the dough rest for 20 minutes under a tea towel. Roll up the dough and place it in the baking tin. Place a tea towel on top and let it rise in a warm place for about an hour. And now I'm going to put this dough in a warm place for the second rise, and that will take about an hour. And after 30 minutes I will preheat the oven to 430 degrees Fahrenheit or 220 degrees Celsius. And in the bottom of the oven I will put an oven dish, which I can fill later with some hot water. And this hot water will give steam, which will make the crust crispy. And as you can see, the bread is now ready to go into the oven. First I pour about half a cup, 100 milliliters of water into the oven dish. And then I slide the bread into the oven. And I bake it for about 40 minutes until it's done. Let the bread rest for 5 minutes and remove it from the mold. Let it cool to room temperature. The bread is ready and cooled down. It's crispy from the outside but still soft on the inside. And I'm going to slice it, and I think I'm going to spread some butter on it and some honey. The recipe is enough for 1 loaf, but if you're in need for more, you can go to my website. It's got a great feature which will do the calculation for you. Enjoy! Thank you for watching this video. The full recipe can be found in the description below. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment on this video. At my blog and at my channel you can find over 100 delicious recipes that are all easy to prepare. And with one thing in mind, it's a good taste. Bye!